Oh, what a morning, guys. Look at this song. Look at this song. This is not how I feel, though. I don't feel very unstoppable today. She might feel unstoppable today. But I feel a little bit upset because I was planning to do drones again today, but there's so much stuff that I need to do at home before I could do drones. For instance, I've got to replace one of the props that broke the other time. That's not the best of situations there. But so instead of doing that, I was just turning on my phone and I realized I went to one of my videos because I was going to reply to a very nice subscriber that was going to be asking me some questions and stuff. Instead, I decided to be all peaceful and come out here to the lake and enjoy some of this view because, that's peaceful. That's peaceful. But anyway, I was about to respond to a fun thing comment. Somebody was asking, how do you bind something? So I was going to look at that and see if I could help them out on how to bind stuff. And then I discovered something that was not as fun. That YouTube is running commercials on my videos and not paying me. Should that be legal? I don't know. I think if you go into the options and you press on do not monetize, right? And stuff like that. And you're not monetized anyway because you didn't fit their program. Apparently, according to them, because they do funny things on their stats, I do not qualify for their program. I don't have enough watch time hours or whatever happened. I don't know. So anyway, they're telling me that, but at the same time, they're monetizing themselves on videos and stuff. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that YouTube could do that. But again, I'm not the kind of person that goes after people and sues them and stuff. But that's an interesting legal situation there, and if you think about it. Because if they're claiming that they would only be running commercials on your videos if you are actually making money, and then suddenly you're not fitting their program, or so they tell you, and then they're still running stuff and they're getting paid. And it's not really that difficult because, I talk about this a lot. At least if you had Skynet, right? If you had Skynet with the Terminator and Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff, you'd have robots out there who could write you a check, right? But when you're dealing with algorithms, they can't really write you a check, can they? But guess what? Although my bank account is not directly connected to YouTube, what's stopping them from sending me PayPal money? So maybe that should be a thing, right? That should be a thing. So if YouTube is able, right, to pay you stuff, and let us talk about this. How easy is it to send money to somebody if, their email is already connected to the system? Because if you don't have an email, you can't have a YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel, this whole thing doesn't matter, but I have a YouTube channel. Actually, I have multiple. And multiple YouTube channels are connected to an email. And the email is connected to PayPal. So how difficult would it be for YouTube to do the right thing if they're running commercials on my videos to send me a couple of cents? I wonder. YouTube. Remember sharing is caring? Sharing is caring, YouTube. Let's get that YouTube on PayPal. Come on, hurry up. I think if I was Elon, I would stop messing around with Twitter. Who cares about Twitter? First of all, you didn't slay the dragon. The dragon is still standing. It didn't do anything. Second of all, Clubhouse, I'm not sure how many people still use Clubhouse. So if you were really a freedom justice warrior and stuff, instead of dilly-dallying with Twitter, just cut your losses. You screwed up. You didn't slay any dragons. Maybe what you could do is spend a little time and make it so that PayPal and YouTube works together. Elon, 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 Elon. Anyway, yesterday I watched a fun video. It was with Ken Huron, and a bunch of his buddies did a fun live stream. And apparently there's people trying to 3D print stuff with drones. That's kind of interesting. So they have some kind of 3D printing system connected to a drone, and then these drones will work together and they will print stuff. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm not sure how stable drones can be. They might want to adopt some DJI software in there. I don't know. You don't want people to manually be piloting these drones to 3D print stuff. Although we do have 3D printing pens, and people 3D print stuff that's pretty cool with 3D printing pens. So maybe, I don't know. The next thing we'll get on the channel will be a 3D printing drone. I don't know. That'll be a heck of a thing. Eli the computer guy would say that would be a heck of a thing. Anyhow, so I wonder if very soon we'll have stuff that matters out there on YouTube, because a lot of these social media platforms and old websites are just like troglodytes. They're just like stuck in the Middle Ages. They just don't advance. And so I don't know if it's just because Elon is too busy worrying about Twitter. I mean, just dump the thing. You weren't able to slay the dragon. The company still exists. You didn't buy it. You didn't slay it. The dragon is still there. It's sort of like, anyway. The so-called knight in shining armor came out and said, I will end Twitter, or I will incorporate Twitter into my clubhouse. But his clubhouse is kind of empty right now. And it would have been cool to have a clubhouse with a nice dragon in it. But now the clubhouse is empty because I'm not sure how many people still use that thing. It's not that useful. You can't add any cool videos to it. I don't know. Even that other pesky website, what is it called? Is it called Truth Social or something? I don't know. I lost track. Anyway, even that seems to yield better results than Clubhouse. So Elon went out there as a freedom warrior, and he still hasn't created that fun chip that I could stick in my head. It'd be cool if he did that. I'd have a nice chip in here so I could memorize things. He hasn't done that either. I don't know. Elon's kind of falling behind times, isn't he? He needs to get on the PayPal thing. Get on the PayPal train and connect it up to YouTube. That would be actually useful. People actually could use that. They could get paid, and a bunch of other websites, even the naughty ones, could use some PayPalage. Because people do actually like to get paid at some point. They work hard. They work on their craft. They build videos. Then they post those videos, and they never get paid. Although companies use their commercials on their videos, and they get paid. I wonder if that's a scandal, and if maybe people with influence and lawyer power, right, could do something about that. I don't know. It's kind of interesting how I do all this work, then I put it on YouTube and social media, and it doesn't provide me with any monetary benefit. And yet I still do it. Look at that. So anyway, guys, I'm hoping that Elon will stop wasting money on stuff that doesn't do anything good for him, because in the end, he's not getting a good rep for being connected to that Twitter scandal and not slaying the dragon, not buying the dragon, not doing anything cool. And that clubhouse is still empty. I mean, it could use a dragon or two. But, since he was the inventor of PayPal, maybe he could make it work for YouTube. At least I could get a couple of coins. You You can never have enough coins. Virtual coins, of course. Of course, we don't want any of that pesky, dirty cash or anything like that. The world seems to be going cashless, and apparently Joe Obama is doing something to make our society cashless. Did you know about that? No, I don't think anybody knows about that one. You know what we do know about is all kinds of weird stuff, and we know about his gaffes and stuff. We know about him struggling to hold pencils and pushing pencils. We know about that stuff, but we didn't know that Joe Obama is working on a strategy to end cash for good, which would be a good thing. But nobody knows about that. Anyhow, I digress, guys. I'm definitely not unstoppable today or any day. But I was hoping for a fun time. But anyway, we're at the lake. And as a local Google guide here from Irvine, California, Woodbridge, we've got a goose, caboose. We got a goose for a caboose. Woodbridge, look at that, Woodbridge. I did not lie, did I? Did not lie at all. This channel doesn't have enough lies to be successful. Or violence. Or hatred. I don't know. YouTube. Get on that PayPal train. Come on. PayPal train. You know, yeah. I thought Elon was my friend. But he's letting me down a little bit. Elon, come on, buddy. We could do this. We could make PayPal a thing on YouTube. We could. And a bunch on a bunch of the other like fun, not so appropriate kid-friendly channels and stuff. It would be useful to have a PayPal. It would be useful to have a pal. It's back to speech lessons for me. Speech lessons for me. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with this nice image of a beautiful spot. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.